Welcome back Pokefans to Pokémon Legends Arceus Part 25. Last episode we caught both Dialga and Palkia, and in this episode, as we can see, everything's back to normal. Now that we have completed the main game or the main storyline, I think we do have a lot of things to do or a lot of requests to still complete for the post game. So we can actually go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I do want to show you guys the Rotom items that I got. I have the fan, the fridge and the washing machine. And I still am hoping to find the microwave. Not really sure which one else is still remaining. Anyway, let's make our way outside and let's see what we have got. What new requests we have to complete. Morning, Dashi. So the space-time rift is gone. Think this means we finally close the book on this whole mess? Well, in any case, there's one book we can't close yet, the Pokédex. Time to get back to our official Survey Corps duty of completing it. Alright. We are going to meet in the Survey Corps office to discuss how we'll tackle the work that's left. See you there, Dashi. Alright, so that is our next task. To complete the Pokédex. I guess we do have to make our way to the Galaxy Hall. Alright, here we are, and it seems like we have a lot of new requests that are coming up. So first of all, let me just go ahead and accept the requests right from here. And we have two of them. Token of gratitude. So these two requests that you have got here are the ones that we use to catch both Darkrai as well as Shaymin. So let me go ahead and accept them both, and we can actually complete these requests in this episode. Alright, other than that, I do want to actually talk to the professor as well. But it seems like we have another NPC who's actually calling us back to Coronet Highlands. This mostly seems to be a part of the Darkrai quest, so we do have to make our way over there. But before that, let me quickly go ahead and accept all the requests back here in Galaxy Hall, and then we can make our way out. Okay, it seems like there are people who are falling victim to Darkrai's night maze. We might have to make our way back to Clumberclaw Cliffs, which is a part of Mount Coronet, and try to help them as well. Okay, not bad. That's a good backstory for it. Other than that, let me quickly go ahead, and I'm actually wondering if we do get the starters right over here, since we have completed the main quest and we do have to complete the Pokédex as well. So let me talk to Professor Lavington right here. Dashi, my girl, what say you take the Pokemons here in the lab on your excursions? Yup, I was right. So we do get both the starters right after completing the main story to help us fill the Pokédex. I think the other way that you will be getting the starters would be the massive mass outbreaks, which we will be introduced to very soon. Anyway, now that we have both of their data recorded in our Pokédex, it should help us to get the final star. We do have another new request right here, so let me go ahead and talk to him as well. Alright, let's see what he has. He wants us to come to the Orboro Tunnel. Okay, so that is in Obsidian Freelance. So I guess we can make our way over there as well in this episode. If it's a very small request, I would love to actually complete it as well. Alright, now that we have actually accepted it, I guess our only other thing that is still remaining is talk to Captain Silene right here, and then go back to the training camp. Seems like we have a new request over there as well. Anyway, we did enjoy the festival, or at least it looked like we all enjoyed it from the last cutscene. And now that we have completed it, I guess we'll be going back to the state of progress on the Pokédex. I mean, we have completed it quite till now. I think there are only a few of the legendaries that are left. that we have to still, encounter and catch. Especially, I think it's the three-leg Pokemons. I don't think we have actually caught them. Anyway, we still have the storyline for Volo. That is also not yet completed. So I'm hoping that we get to start that as well. And here he is, just like I told. Let's see what he has to share with us. And we do have a lot of other Pokemons to still catch. Mostly it is just legendaries, except I guess Basculin, who I haven't yet evolved. Anyway, since we do have Volo right here, I think we can actually complete the other requests as well. We still have to catch the three-leg Pokemons that we just found out the other day. I do believe we have to just go ahead and visit the lake in order to catch them. Anyway, here is another new mission of finding out the different myths and researching about them. Now that we have talked to Captain Silene, I think we can actually make our way outside and go to the training grounds, since we do have a new request over there as well. Alright, I wonder what new request we have. Seems like Captain Zizu has the new request. Let me go ahead and talk to her and let's see what we have to actually do. Okay, she seems to talk about a secret weapon in battle, so I'm quite intrigued. I guess she'll be taking us to the place, and maybe we do have to have a battle as well. It's quite interesting. Let's see what really happens. Okay, just like how she said, they can actually defeat alpha Pokemon with it as well, which is quite nice. And I would love to actually learn that as well, since I do tend to have some issues with alpha Pokemon sometime. Okay, here we are on the front gate, and I guess this guard right here is the one we do have to battle. So his name is Res, and I guess we will be battling him after all. Alright, I wonder what Pokemon he has. He has 3 Pokemons in his team, and the first one is gonna be a Bidoof. Okay. I wonder if he has, given more grit gravel and, grit pebble to this Bidoof. And its stats might be much better than I think. Yup. Seems like that. Anyway, let's see how we do against this Bidoof. Not really sure if my Dialga can take it. Okay, not bad. I guess 2 more moves should take it down. Let me try using Flash Cannon. And we almost took it down. Okay. Unfortunately, he did use a Hyper Potion right here. Let me use Flash Cannon again. And we do take down the Bidoof. Alright. His next Pokemon is gonna be his Shinx. I am wondering if his third Pokemon will be Starly, since these are the 3 Pokemons that we find in Obsidian Freelands in the very beginning. Alright, let's see if it goes down right here. And it almost took it down. I guess my Dialga is gonna be going down over here. I'm not a big fan of using legendary Pokemons. I guess I will just go ahead and move Dialga out of my party. Not really interested in legendaries that much. Okay, I did bring out my Electrode right here, and it should be able to take down the Shinx with Energy Ball. And lastly, I think he will have Starly, so having an Electrode would help as well. Yep. Okay, let me go ahead and use Thunderbolt. That should take down the Starly in 1 hit. And it does. Alright, so we did go ahead and defeat this trainer. Although I do believe that his Pokemon has some stat buffs anyway. So I guess that actually shows how important it is to actually increase the stats of our Pokemon. Anyway, now that we have defeated him, I guess we will be completing this request as well. So let's see what we get for completing it. Now, it was quite nice to actually battle him. I'm hoping that we do have such battles in the future as well. Anyway, it's really nice since this game doesn't really stand heavily on battling anyway. It's just mostly on catching all the Pokemons. And I do find that the shiny catch rate in this is much better. And yeah, I think I have caught more shinies in this game than any other game that I've played till now. Anyway, now that we have completed this, I do believe that we have to go to Obsidian Fields. That's where actually Volo said he'll be waiting for us. But I do want to check out if there are any other requests in Obsidian Fields as well before we go to talk to Volo. Alright, so we did get some really good item. Grid Rock is quite a good item. It helps us a lot. Anyway, now that I'm here, I guess we can actually make our way out. Now, I did want to complete the Auberg Tunnel request first. So, I'm actually making my way over there right now. Let me go ahead and enter the cave and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, here we are and this is the request right over here. It seems like there is a Alpha Onyx. Okay. I do believe I haven't really caught a Alpha Onyx till now. And here is the NPC who requested us to come right here. Those glowing red eyes. It's one of the alphas, correct? It reached about so much that I was afraid of it. Okay, I guess we can't really battle it then. Maybe we do have to actually just go ahead and calm it down. Let me go ahead and go near it. And do we really get to battle it? Okay, it seems like we do have to battle it. Let me go ahead and bring out my electrode. I did have it in the beginning. This should be quite easy since we can take down the Onyx in one hit with Energy Ball. Alright, we did defeat it. I guess I forgot to actually catch it right here. Anyway, now that we have calmed it down, I guess we can actually go ahead and talk to the NPC. Alright, I guess the Alpha Onyx is now calmed right down. And the NPC is not afraid of it anymore. Okay. So let's see what's going to happen. Maybe, just maybe you weren't raging at all, but actually trying to dig a tunnel. If that's the case, we might as well work together. It seems like they are gonna be working together from now on to dig tunnels, which is quite fine. I did find out one thing. The Auberg tunnel is actually blocked in the other path. Not really sure why they have still kept it as blocked even though we have completed the game. Anyway, now that we have completed this request, we can actually make our way out and go back to the Heights camp. We do have some requests over there as well. So I'll see you guys soon. Here we are back at Heights camp and let me talk to Volo right here. Dashi, there you are. Have a look here, if you will. A good long close look, please. See these patterns molded after Pokemon? I come to think that they might be letters. Oh. Rather like hieroglyphs, if you will. And I've inspected ruins across the region and have concluded that they all seem to tell a story. The tale of a brave soul who together with his Pokemons went on a journey to search for the fragments of all-encompassing deity. A deity? You mean Arceus? Yes, an all-encompassing deity, the creator of this very universe. Its name was Arceus. Perhaps you've already heard of this name. Well, it does sound familiar. Of course, what else could I have expected from the hero who saved Hisuian region? But now, let's discuss about the fragments. They must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected as were the plates in the story. Okay, I guess it is kind of true. we do have to actually go around collecting all the plates and maybe complete the Pokédex as well to summon Arceus in this game. And I guess it's gonna be pretty big since we do have to complete our Pokédex, and collecting these plates would be another mission as well. Alright, it seems like we do have to go back and talk to Kogita as well. But before that, I do see there is another request. Volo wants us to go to Growling Cave. But let me first talk to Mai right here. And let's see what request she has. Okay, that was a bit harsh on the jump. Still getting used to it. But let's see what we have right here. But of course, I've always known you would impress us. Ever since you dealt with the Alpha Cricketune I had. I've had my hands full. I've no idea why, but my Munchlax keeps trying to run away. Okay, seems like there is an issue that Munchlax wants us to know about. I do believe this might be the request for the massive mass outbreaks. Let's see if it is true. Alright. And here is our Arc phone as well. And let's see what we have to do. What was that just now? It almost seemed to be responding to Munchlax. Okay. It seems like the destination is Romanus Island. We might have to make our way over there. And since Mai over here is quite busy with her hands, we might have to do it for her. Which is fine since Romanus Island is quite close. So let me make my way over there and I guess we can see what is exactly over there. I guess we'll actually take up the Volo's request later. And here we are in Romanus Park and seems like we do have something going on. Let me go ahead and fly out to there and let's see if we have another cutscene. Alright, here we are walking up the hill. This seems to be the place my Munchlax was trying to tell. And seems like there are a few Zoruas right here, which is quite unusual since we only see them back in Alabaster Islands. Okay, this is a bit suspicious. We might have to actually report back to Mai. Let me make my way back and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, here we are back and let's go ahead and talk to Mai. Done with your investigation? Please tell me what you found. That hardly tells me anything. What kind of Pokemon did you see then? We saw a Zoroark. The spiteful fox Pokemon? Well, you came across a rare Pokemon. I've never seen them in Obsidian Fields. Well, that might be the reason why Munchlax was that excited. And here it seems like there are two Munchlax. Okay, this is getting more and more confusing. And she is saying that the one in the left is her Munchlax. I guess it's the other one. Yep, this was a Zorua. Alright, that was a bit concerning, I guess, since she does know her Munchlax from childhood. Anyway, it seems like there is something weird happening around here. And I guess we do have to go ahead and investigate it a bit more. Alright, I guess we do have to report back to the captain on this. So we do have to actually make our way back to Jubilee Village. Let me quickly go ahead and do that, and we can just go ahead and talk to Captain Silene as well. And here we have a lot of data in our Pokédex. Alright, so 490 points. I guess we won't get the amount of points that we used to get in the beginning since we have seen most of these Pokemons. And we might only get points if we complete the research task. It's gonna be a bit tougher. Anyway, now that we are back in Jubilee Village, let me make my way to the Galaxy Hall. And I guess we do have to talk to Captain Silene. Although this is a really weird mechanism that random Pokemons are populating in weird areas. Here we are. Let's go ahead and talk to Captain Silene. And let's see what she has to say. A gathering of Zoroark in such place. Could this be a side effect from space-time rift? It might be. Since we have actually resolved this issue, this might be something new. Anyway, it seems like we did get a lot of new items. 30 Ultra Balls is very helpful considering that we are going to be catching a lot of Pokemons from now on. And since we have seen this, we are going to be calling it massive mass outbreaks. And we are going to be investigating this in all the areas. Alright, so that's quite fun. I guess we will be visiting all the 5 areas in this request as well. And it's gonna be much more fun. Now I did see this. It seems like the photography studio is not yet completely upgraded. That is the only shop that is still remaining. I'm hoping that it will be upgraded soon. And here we have Mai. Let's talk to her and see what our next request is going to be. We do have to investigate everything. And it seems like every time there is a massive mass outbreak, there is a rain in the area, which is a bit troubling for me since I don't really like rainy weather that much. Now we do have to actually go back to Obsidian Freelance. So let me make my way back to Heights Camp. And I guess we'll be starting our investigation from there. Alright, not bad. Here we are back in the Obsidian Freelance, and I guess we do have to actually wait for the weather to change since she did mention that it only comes when it is raining. And it has started raining. Alright, so the weather did change. And now that the weather is changing and it's raining a lot, we will be able to find massive mass outbreaks. Our main task in this request is going to be trying and investigating these outbreaks, which would mean that we do have to actually go all around the Obsidian Freelance and try to clear out the outbreaks either by catching Pokemons or by battling them. Alright, here in the map you can see there are a lot of question marks, and each of these question mark will be a different kind of massive mass outbreak. So it's gonna be different Pokemons, so you can actually go ahead and select which one you want. Now I do think that there is a large chance of finding a shiny in this massive mass outbreaks as well. So it's always nice to actually go around and try to find them. Alright, since we are going to be investigating, let's go ahead and go to the very close one. The one that is right over here, and let's see what we get. Alright, it seems like it is a group of Scythers. And let's see what other Pokemon we have. So we do have a Alpha Pokemon as well. Okay, I guess this is gonna be a bit tougher since I don't really have that well of Pokemons in my team. Let me see if I can actually battle them and clear them out. And if I do, we can actually go ahead and get one of them investigated right here. I should have actually bought out some of my good Pokemons. Seems like all the 4 of them do want to actually battle me at once, and this is gonna be a bit tougher. Alright, let me see if I can actually defeat all the 4 of these Scythers. If not, I will just go ahead and heal my Pokemons and come back right here. As long as it's raining, they will still be spawning right over here. But you might not know, it might be like around 8 to 9 Pokemon spawning. So if you are going to be battling them, it's better that you battle them one after the other and not together like this. This is going to be much tougher since you do have to actually take multiple hits at each turn. Anyway, as you can see, I'm not doing that great. I don't really have that good of a Pokemon in my team also. Let me see if I can defeat them. If not, we can actually go ahead and check out the other massive mass outbreaks as well. Alright, that is 2 down. Let's hope we can take these 2 down as well. But I do believe once we clear out all these 4 Scythers, we'll still have another 4 spawning. So it's gonna be a bit difficult. And my last Pokemon is gonna be the Samurott. Both Cyndaquil and Rowlet won't be doing anything. They are at level 5 after all. Okay, let me try using Hydro Pump. And let's hope we can take down the Kelvor as at least. And we do take it down at least. Alright. 1 Scyther remaining. Let's hope we can take this down over here as well. And of course, when I say that, it almost takes me down. Okay. I guess the best bet would be just trying to use Hydro Pump again. And let's hope we do hit it in this turn. And let's hope we take it down as well. Alright, so those were the 4 Scythers. And as you can see, the other 4 has already spawned. It's quite tough if you don't really have some really strong Pokemons to deal with them. Let me quickly go ahead and heal my Pokemons before I move on. Alright, now that they are healed, as you can see, both my Rowlet and Cyndaquil are ready to evolve. Since this is the first time I'm going to be recording the data for them evolving, let me go ahead and do that. The very first Pokemon is going to be Rowlet, who is evolving right here. And finally, I have a Dartrix. Alright, so it looks pretty cool. I've always liked its evolution line as well. Now let me go ahead and evolve Cyndaquil. And here we go. I really like Cyndaquil, but it doesn't really get that much of a good moveset. So that's the reason why I didn't really choose it in the beginning. Anyway, here we have Trilava. And let's try to actually completely evolve them in this episode as well. I do believe that we have only a set time to complete the request from Mai for the massive mass outbreaks. Otherwise, I think it will actually stop and you would have to make your way back to Jubilee village and come back to here, hoping that the massive mass outbreak is appearing. Anyway, since I'm not able to take down the Scythers, I guess I'll try to find another massive mass outbreak, which is much simpler and easier for me to actually defeat. We do have one right around here. Let's see what it's gonna be. And it's gonna be Shellos. Okay, not bad. Now, in order to complete the request, you do have to actually defeat them. As you can see, I'm not really doing that right now. I do want to show you guys what will happen if you don't complete all the 3 requests within the given time of these rainy storm. Let me quickly go ahead and mark another massive mass outbreak and try to see what Pokemon is over there. I guess once you do complete this request, it's much easier for you to just go around and try to find the Pokemons. Anyway, we do have another one right here. Let me look around and see what it's gonna be. Okay, I guess it's a Shinx outbreak right here. Usually you do find them right over here as well. So this was a bit of a surprise for me. Alright, let me try and go to another massive mass outbreak and see what we have got over there. If we do have some really good Pokemon, then I'll go ahead and try to defeat them. Otherwise, we can just go around and see what Pokemons have spawned. Okay, right around here we do have Bidoofs, which is also something I don't really need. Let me try and find another massive mass outbreak. Alright, we have another one right around here. And let's see what it's gonna be. Okay, So it's gonna be a bunch of Monfernos. So this is quite good. Let me try and battle them. And let's see if we can actually complete this request. I do feel like this is quite helpful having massive mass outbreaks, since it will actually help you complete the research tasks and help you in getting to the next star much sooner. Alright, let me try and defeat all the Monfernos that are gonna be spawning around here, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, it has been some time and the reported Pokemon seems to have been gone. We do have still 2 locations left, so I do have to actually go ahead and defeat 2 other Pokemons in order to complete my request. So let me go ahead and look around. We do have another one right close by, so let me check what Pokemon it's gonna be. Now I guess the massive rainstorm is actually gonna be ending soon. I do believe so. So I might not be able to complete this request right over here. If that's the case, then I guess we can actually go ahead and complete other requests like Volo's request, and then come back to this one. Okay, that was another Bidoof one. I don't really need Bidoof, so let me go ahead and try to find another Pokemon. We do have another one much closer. Now as you can see, the windstorm is drying down a bit now. It's not that strong as before. And let's see what Pokemon we have here. Okay, not bad. It's a group of Munchlax. I guess I can actually go ahead and battle these guys and try to complete the second one, I guess. I still haven't completed the Pokédex entry for Munchlax, but it seems like the rainstorm has ended. Okay, so that means that the massive mass outbreak has ended as well. So even though I did battle all of these 4 Munchlax, it wouldn't really help the request. Alright, since I wasn't able to complete my request, I made my way to Coronet Highlands. You might remember that we did have a request to actually complete. The Speel one that we had actually talked to the NPC. He had actually asked us to come back to the summit camp right here. So let me go ahead and talk to him. So that will actually complete his request as well. Let's see what we get to actually complete this request. Alright, here he is. Thanks to you, I was able to find Speel. Alright, so we were able to get a rare candy, which is quite nice. I always appreciate it. Now that we are here, I do want to actually go ahead and go to the outbreak that we have in Coronet Highlands. As you can see, it was a Bonsly outbreak, which is quite rare since I only found Bonsly in Crimson Mirelands once. So I do want to actually complete some research tasks for it. Let me make my way over there and let's see what we can do to complete the tasks. Alright, we do have another shaking tree as well. I guess I can actually go ahead and find out what Pokemon we have over here as well. But before that, you can see that there is a Bonsly right over there. Let me make my way up to it slowly and we can actually go ahead and try to catch some. I do want to defeat some of these as well. And I hope that we do get a shiny one at least. Let me quickly go ahead and defeat all of them. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, I have been defeating the Bonsly. It seems like all of them are gone. Let me quickly go to the shaking tree and... oh! So we do find alpha Pokemons in the trees as well. So this is a new one for me. Let me go ahead and try to catch this Wormadam since I haven't yet caught a alpha Wormadam. Alright, not bad. That is a really good move. Let's see if we can catch it right over here. I don't think hitting it would be helping anymore. But I do believe that I do want to actually switch out since it might take down my Samurott in the next turn. Alright, let me quickly try and use a Ultra Ball at it. Hope that it does catch this Pokemon right here. And it's quite nice. I was not really expecting a alpha Pokemon, but yeah, this does confirm that we do get it in Shaking Trees as well. Alright, so that is done, and let's see where the other Bonzis are there. I think at least one should be remaining. Yep, it's right over here. So if I do defeat it, I guess that would mean that it's the end, and I have actually gone through all the Bonzis in this area. Okay, it ran away, and thankfully the reported Pokemon is also gone. Now, the only other request that's actually remaining in Coronet Highlands is gonna be the request for Darkrai. So I guess we can actually go ahead and try to complete that as well. Let me make my way to a camp and heal my Pokemons, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, here we are, and it should be in night time in order to actually encounter it. So I am here in the night time, and let's make our way to this cliff. Okay, we do have another cutscene. I guess we do have two cutscenes. One if you're flying with the help of Braviary, and the other one when you're walking right here. This is really kind of creepy as well. It does give us a creepy vibe, and here we have Darkrai. Alright. So this is also going to be quite a challenge to actually catch it. You should be quite fast. As you can see, if you just aim at it, it will actually disappear. The best way I did find out is to go ahead and give it a back strike. And you can actually directly throw a Pokeball at it, or throw your Pokemon at it to battle it. Now, as long as it sees you, you can't really throw your Pokeball or your Pokemon. So let me try sneaking around and try to hit it from the back. Alright, it hasn't yet seen me. Let me slowly creep at it and try to throw my Pokemon at it. Unfortunately, here it did see me, but thankfully I was able to hit it on the right time, and we are in a battle with it. Alright. Okay, it has actually lowered my stats as well as put my Kurlava in sleep, which is not really good. But let me try and see if I can attack it. I don't really want to switch up my Pokemon right here unless my Kurlava goes down. Okay, my Kurlava is down. Now let me go ahead and bring out another Pokemon. I think the best one would be my Samurott, since it won't take that much damage. Let me try using Poison Jab at it and see how much health we take it down. Not bad. I guess one more move should do it. Of course, it immediately tries to put my Samurott into drowsiness, which is pretty bad, but thankfully my Samurott does hit it. Alright, so that's amazing. That's a really good health to be in. Let me try using my Ultra Balls and see if we can catch it right here. And do we catch it? That's the question. We do not catch it. Okay. Alright, I guess we can try that one again. I don't really want to attack it at this turn, since it might actually go down. Unfortunately, my Samurott did go down right here, so I would have to actually switch out to my Pokemon. I think Electrode is gonna be fine. Let me try this one again and see if we can catch it. And in this turn we were able to catch it. Alright, so that was pretty nice. Now that we have caught Darkrai, I guess people will stop having nightmares from it. And this means that we have completed its request as well. Alright, so this is quite nice. The other request that I did want to complete in this episode was to try and catch Shaymin, which I think we do have to go to Obsidian Freelance. So now that we have completed this request, I think we can actually make our way over there. So I'll see you guys soon in Obsidian Freelance. Now, in order to catch Shaymin, it should be morning. So I went ahead and slept until morning. Let me quickly look around. We do have to actually talk to the NPC whom we do have to get the request accepted from. Alright, let me check it out. I do want to actually pin it as well. It's called a token of gratitude. And it seems like she is right down below. Okay, I guess I didn't really see her the first time. So let's make our way to her and talk to her. Ah, you must be Dashi, right? Thank you for taking my request. I'll be right to the point. Once when I was little, I got lost here in Obsidian Fieldlands. I was wandering around in tears in Obsidian Fieldlands and I met a Pokemon. Okay, so the Pokemon that she is trying to refer to is actually Shaymin. So we do have to actually go ahead and go to this flower patch where she is actually trying to tell us. And that's where we will be able to find it. So the only clue that she does give is the flower Gardecia, which if you know will actually transform Shaymin into its sky form. Alright, I think I already know the location for this flower patch, so let me make my way over there. It's quite near to it, so you do have to actually, it's easier to actually go with your bravery. Let me make my way over there, and it's right here in the Flora Gardens. Alright, let me actually fly down near the flower patch and we can go from there. I do want to actually go ahead and save my game as well. Shaymin, I thought was a bit tricky. You don't want it to despawn, so it's better to save your game. And here we have another cutscene. Alright, so this was the flower field that Mady had been looking for. But as you can see, the flowers have been withered, which is kind of sad. I wish someone had been watering it a bit. It kind of looks like a muddy area. Anyway, here is Mady and she is confirming that this was the place. Let's see what she has to say. Excuse me, can you hear me, kind Pokemon? A long time ago, you saved me. So I guess she will be telling a thank you. Yup, she did. And it seems like something actually happened. I mean, the flowers actually changed. Whoa, okay. I guess this does have a reference back in Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamonds. You do have this reference over there as well. But as you can see, Shaymin is back. So we do get a chance to catch it as well. Alright, so I am quite ready. Now, Shaymin will attack you if you are standing still for some time. Let me try and see if I can throw a Pokeball right here. Okay, I did get hit. Unfortunately, it ran away. I guess I should have actually used my Ultra Ball. Alright, let me try and not chase it away. I do have to be quite careful. If you do chase it away, I believe that you would have to go back to Jubilee village and come back over here to reset it. Not really sure, and I don't really want to lose it as well. Let me try and sneak up to it. It's right at the edge. Alright, here we go. Let me try this one again, and I'm hoping to get a back strike that will actually guarantee that you can actually catch it. Unfortunately, I was not able to catch it right there. Let me try that one again, and we did get the back strike. Alright, we caught it as well. Alright, so that is the two Pokemons with the two different requests that we only get once we complete the main story. Now that we have completed it, I guess we can actually make our way back and talk to Volo. He did want us to come to Grueling Grove, and let's see what we have to do over there. Alright, here he is. Let's quickly go ahead and talk to him. Now Dashi, according to my own investigations... Oh, Here is another Alpha Vespiquen. So we do get another chance to actually catch this. You might remember that you only see Alpha Vespiquens back in Crimson Mylands. So if you didn't catch it over there, you can actually catch it right here. Anyway, since I have already caught it, I don't really want to catch this one either. Unfortunately, my Darkrai is going to be going down right here. I should actually switch them out. Anyway, now that it is down, it will actually give me a chance to have a clean switch, and we should be able to take down this Vespiquen. Alright, I did bring out my Arcanine. Let me go ahead and use Flamethrower, and not bad damage. I guess we can actually take it down in the next turn. Let me quickly go ahead and do that. And there we go. Alright, so that was quite easy. I'm actually hoping that both my Quilava as well as Darkrai are ready to evolve soon. And it seems like Vespiquen was actually holding a stone plate. That's a bit worrying. I was not really expecting it to hold a stone plate, which is quite rare, and it's another plate that we were actually trying to find. Anyway, now that we have found this plate, I guess we have to actually make our way back to Kogita. As you can see, he is referencing her right here, and it is Mistress Kogita. Alright, so that is gonna be our next task. So I guess we do have to go back and go to the little hideout of hers. She might know much more on the different mythical stories, as well as where we can find the other Pokemons. Now, I have never addressed this, but the cutscene for coming right here to Ancient Retreat is really amazing. And now that we are here, I guess we can actually enter her hut and talk to her. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and talk to her as well. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, lost one. It's miraculous what you have done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well. That it did. And you carried out your duties as you were bid. But what brings you here? Have you yet need of me? Well, I guess we do. And it's about both Arceus as well as the plates. Now, the only thing that I'm really wondering is how she actually knows all of these stories. I mean, she does wear a cloth that is quite modern and not from the Hisuian era. So, we still don't know where she is from. Anyway, it seems like she doesn't know much more than what we know as well for now. I guess we do have to try and find the answers out by myself. Anyway, it seems like we do have to actually go around and try to actually find all the other legendary Pokemons. So these are the Pokemons that we have to catch. The first one is gonna be the 3 lake Pokemons. The second one is, I think, gonna be the volcano Pokemon, which is gonna be Heatran. That is in the Fire Spit Island. The third one is gonna be the Crescent Moon. Okay, that is gonna be in Coronet Highlands. And the last one is gonna be the Giant Temple. So that is the Snow Point Temple. Alright, so these are the requests that we do have to actually complete before we get some answers to Arceus. Anyway, now that we have actually accepted all these requests, I guess the only thing left is to go around and try to find all of them. I think this is a good place to actually end out today's video. In the next episode, we can actually go around and try to catch all of these legendaries. Thank you all for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.